Hey y'all, today we're doing a weekly reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. I've already pre-shuffled the 4 decks I'm going to be using. I may use 3, I don't know yet. But the first thing we're going to pull is just a general energy between you and the person on your mind. Then we're going to pull how they feel deep down in another spread, and then like the most likely outcome / like the action they're going to take, and advice cards. And this is for Aries, but you can always do cross watching, or you can swap the roles around whenever I'm describing the situation if that's what works for your story. All right, Aries, the overall energy between you and this person. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So before I get any further, that just speaks to basically wanting to come out of feeling abandoned from each other. All right, so let's see what comes out. I'm gonna read the left side as you and the right side as them, but you can swap it around if you need to. So on your side, you got the Queen of Cups, the Star card in the reverse, and the Fool card in the upright. I would say this is going towards new things with this Fool card here, but the reason why I don't feel that is because the 7 of Cups in the reverse is in the heart of the spread. So that's shared energy between you and this person. You don't want anybody else and they don't want anybody else. But it's not that simple, of course it never is. But I'm just saying, as far as desiring other options, wanting to open the door for other options, that ain't happening. You want to take a leap of faith. You have the desire, and the reason why you have that desire, what is pushing the desire, is the emotion that you have for this person. You love this person a whole lot. But whenever you snap back into reality, so to speak, and you're thinking about it, you have no hope. You don't really have a whole lot of hope about how it's going in a positive direction. It's like you desire the new outcome, the new start. You have a lot of emotion, but you just don't have the hope that things are going to turn in a positive direction for you and this person. This person has the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Swords. And it may be that you and this person just speak 2 totally different love languages, because they're showing up in the court card of the King of Swords. In the upright though, so that's a good thing. It's in the upright, it's not reversed. You're in the Queen of Cups in the upright. So they're trying to take steps to make logical decisions, head over heart decisions. They're really mindful about not letting their emotions pull them around, or they're kind of mindful also about like not wanting to be emotionally manipulated in any kind of way. That's another reason why I feel the 6 of Pentacles is here. It's like, you give me a message, I give you one, you ask a question, I ask a question. Very like, they want to make sure it's tit for tat. They don't want to be controlled by the emotions. So therefore they're sitting in this King of Swords energy, coming off as very aloof and detached. And the only problem with that would be fine. But the 8 of Pentacles is in the reverse, which tells me they're not taking the action, nor are they willing at the current moment to put the action that's needed for this to go in a positive direction. The mutual energy between you and them is the Ace of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Cups reversed, the Devil in the reverse. So whatever toxic patterns, there has been some toxic patterns between you and this person. I feel like you and them have woken up to whatever that is, and either because you have split apart or just because you've generally worked on yourself, they're getting squashed out. The energy's still there, but it's in the reverse. So it's kind of like the alcoholic. As long as he doesn't go to the liquor store, he's good. You know what I mean? As long as you don't go back down that path again. There's a lot of things that you and this person are holding inside that you would like to say to each other. A lot of truths, like a come to Jesus meeting, but you're holding it all in with the Ace of Swords reversed. It's like you know what you want to say, but how you want to say it and the words you need, they're just not coming, okay? But like I said, heart of the spread here. Both people desire each other and no one else as far as like a connection goes. But this Judgment in the underneath here with the underlying energies, I feel like you and this person have come to the realizations of some toxic patterns, like looking back on things like, well, I could have done this better. I could have done this differently. And that's a very positive sign, because when people are constantly looking outside of them and blaming the other person, I'm not saying that they were wrong or you were wrong, but I'm saying there's always something that we can do differently on our side. And you and this person are starting to realize whatever that is. It's like you're making realizations about what you could have done differently, and they're doing the same thing. So that's a good thing. So let's see, how do they feel deep down inside? We're going to get that, and then like an overall most likely outcome. Let's see, how does this person feel deep down inside? We're just going to get 6 cards, and we'll clarify 1 or 2 of them if I feel like I don't understand what it's trying to tell me. For Aries, how does this person feel overall? Judgment reversed. I feel like that's saying they want to come back around pretty much. It's the only thing I don't like about this person. There's that Fool in the reverse again, wanting a new start. So they feel the same thing you do. You had that on your side earlier, remember? So it's like they got the Hangman and the 3 of Wands here. Deep down inside, they want you to make the first move. It's because they're pouting. And I was saying good things about this person earlier. They want another chance overall. What they feel deep down inside is like the damage has been done. There's been some damage done to this connection. Ace of Cups reversed, 2 of Cups reversed. They feel the damage that's been done, and I'm sure you do too. And that's making this sense of like going back around on the wheel again, because they're holding on to that ball of energy, whatever it is. But they're kind of in this pouting energy. 4 Cups, Hangman, 3 of Wands. It's like they're putting themselves in victim mode pretty much. Instead of focusing on the things that could be done to make a resolution here, to go in a positive direction, they're focusing on the damage that's been done, and they're waiting on you to fix it all. And that ain't gonna work, because it's gonna take both people to fix it. But let's just get the most likely outcome. The most likely outcome for Aries. And I already shuffled all these decks, so y'all didn't have to wait on me to do that. And then we'll get like a couple advice cards. It's like they're acknowledging the damage that's been done here, even if they're the ones that was the most damaging of the connection. It doesn't matter who it was, honestly. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if it was you or them. They're acknowledging, yes, this has really put a damper on our emotional bond, and I'm waiting on you to fix it. I'm going to sit back and wait. Even if they don't realize that that's what they're consciously doing with the action and the energy that they're throwing at the connection, that's what's happening. That's what's ending up happening. So let's get a most likely outcome. There's that 7 of Cups again. See, the most likely outcome, 7 of Cups reversed. That's still the same feeling that they had to begin with, and you have. Nobody wants anyone else but this person, okay? I see that. But the problem is, look at here, Strength reversed, which means you're very vulnerable, you're very drained. Why? Because you are holding on to anything that you perceived as negative or hurtful from the past. If you want, and you may know this already, I'm sure you do, but I just got to say it. So if you want to be successful, you have to come together in a totally new energy from both humans. And this person, they're not putting in any of the effort here. They literally, and they feel like this could make them happy. They feel like this connection could bring them a lot of happiness with the Sun card there. But look at here, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed. These need to be in the upright. So this will be part of the Magician's table, throwing the passion towards it and the grounded effort towards it, but it's in the reverse. And it's all because they're literally draining themselves, focusing on the negative things that's already unfolded between you and them. They're really doting on that pretty much. It's like, I don't want anybody but Aries. I know that Aries, that connection could bring me a lot of happiness in my life, but all the bad fucked up things that's happened, I'm going to sit here and think on them until I get just pure drained, even physically, from it. Not doing anything to fix the matter. That's the way this person comes off. And they expect you to do the impossible, which would be fix it for both ends of the situation. So let's get some advice cards for Aries. We're just going to get 3 or 4 advice cards for this situation. What should Aries do regarding this situation? One thing that you can do to help your own self, you remember they were in the 6 of Cups in the reverse. They were really doting on the negative. The 6 of Cups in the upright came up for advice. That is where you list all the stuff that you really feel like is creating little negative balls of energy within your little field of energy, okay? And you really focus on it for a good hour or two, and you list it all out. Then you overlook that list and you dote on it for a little bit, and you try to come up with what are the positive things I've learned from this. That's just like somebody who goes in boot camp with the military. That may not have been a positive experience, but what did they learn? They learned things that could save their life later. They have survival skills that'll never leave them until they die. But it may not have been perceived as very fun or happy and sunshine and Skittles while they were doing it. But then what happened? They were able to use all that forever in their toolbox. You know what I mean? In their toolbox for life. So I feel like that's what the universe is asking of you. And don't allow this situation to burden you. If you do feel like you're the one that's done the wrong, that's fine. We're all human. We all do wrong shit. So even if you did 1 wrong shit and they did 3 wrong shit, they're no better than you and you're no better than them, because we all fuck up. Therefore, don't allow the things that you do acknowledge you did wrong to burden you. Be proud you figured out what they were so that you won't have to do them again in the future. You've learned whatever it was. And be thankful for this situation because it allowed you to learn, and don't be burdensome. Also, release control of this situation with the Emperor card in the reverse. Allow whatever's going to unfold and let it be what it is. Don't try to force anything into happening. Don't worry about it. And if this person tries to emotionally manipulate you, just see through it with the 7 of Swords and release the control and let them be what they're going to be, because we can't make anybody conform to be the human we want them to be. They're going to be who they are regardless. All right, Aries, I hope this was a good reading, and thank you so much for watching.